Hi Gemini, welcome back. This is your Higher Octave reading for October 2018. As I mentioned at the end of the general reading, you do have the Lover's card again showing up at the very heart of the reading. This time it's as your crossing card. And the card that it's crossing is the Child of Cups, which relates to the Page of Cups from the Rider-Waite deck, which you had here in the previous spread. So, as I said in the general reading, it would appear as though for some of you, this initial offering that you received, or this kind of the promise of something new and exciting that was there prior, now feels like it's in question, and there are some doubts around the qualities of this person that you've been interacting with. And that's throwing you into this question of, do I want to continue relating to this person in this close, intimate way that I have been? Or is this reflection no longer accurate? Is it no longer true and relevant for me in the way that it felt at one time, some time back? So, being that you have also the Priestess here, at the foundation of the reading you have the Balance card in reverse, which is relating to the Justice card from the Rider-Waite deck. As I mentioned, for some of you, you may actually be in some type of legal battle with someone, with this person. It doesn't speak here about an outcome relating to that, so I can't comment and I can't give advice about that. If that is happening for you, all I can say is that it does appear that there is, for some of you, a legal issue being played out. You do have the Harmony card here with the Strength. So again, but this isn't your hopes and fears. The outcome cards here are the Child of Crystals in reverse and the Seven of Wands in reverse. So again, none of those cards really indicate an outcome for a legal battle. It just does, as I said, hint that there may be a legal battle for some of you. The other cards that are here that are speaking about the energy around you or the influences that are on you. You do have, like I said, the Priestess card, and here you have the Hermit in reverse with the Five of Worlds. That card is called Setback in this deck. And here with the Priestess you have the Two of Crystals in reverse. It's, again, interesting to see how the colors are sort of being repeated here in these two quadrants. So the Priestess and the Two of Crystals have these kind of similar blue tones, and then the Hermit with the Five of Worlds have these kind of browns and earthy kind of colors. So that's kind of interesting. I feel that this is a time where there's a lot of analysis going on, that you are processing a lot of information. You are processing also your intuition and how you may have questioned or doubted your intuition before, and now maybe you're realizing that you were right the first time, and that you should listen. You really need to listen to your intuition every time and never question and never doubt it. And maybe this is a moment where, the realization that you have intuition that's very strong and very clear, and that you can trust it. I think that's what's coming up here, and that's part of the karmic lesson that's being shown to you at this time. So always listening to and following one's intuition is one of the lessons that you are receiving at the moment, as I said, with the Priestess, and the Two of Crystals in reverse. I did want to point out that there are 3 of the pages in this reading. The pages in this deck are called Child. You have Child of Wands in the position of the outcome. At the heart of the reading you have the Child of Cups. And in the position of the outcome you have the Child of Crystals in reverse. So whenever there's repeating cards in a reading, it's quite significant. So let's have a look at some of the other cards around to see if we can get some context about that to understand the meaning of it. I think, again, for a small number of you watching, I think because there is this justice element here with potential legal issue. Some of you may be dealing specifically with custody of children in a separation. Some of you may simply be learning about emotional maturity and integrity and following through on word, whether that's you or the person that you're dealing with. Some of you may also just be realizing that, because also at the top of the reading you have the Man of Crystals in reverse. So the Man of Crystals beside the Child of Crystals, both in reverse. I feel like, again, this could indicate that the person that you're dealing with is a few things. First of all, proving to be not what they promised, not living up to the expectation. They could be emotionally immature. You may have seen some behavior from them which is a little bit unexpected given the esteem that you may have held them in. This also could be, again, that you've had a child with this person, and that's what's indicated by the Child of Crystals. There's no women cups represented here. There's no queens. There's, as I said, 3 pages and the Man of Crystals in reverse there. You have the Priestess here. I'm pretty sure this is actually indicating you and your energy. So what are the lessons here? Again, I think that the thing that is the most evident here out of all of these cards here is that you are being shown that you need to pay attention more to your intuition and act upon it in a timely way. And don't wait for things to become a disaster before you start to pay attention and realize how much intuition is feeding you information all the time. So listen to what's being shared with you through the universal signs and symbols, and pay attention and act upon those signs and symbols early before situations become difficult and challenging, which makes you realize that you perhaps should have gone another way. So yeah, Gemini, I think that's it for your higher octave reading for this month. Watch it again now, and then watch it again in a week's time. As events unfold, you'll get different pieces of information out of this reading. And I'll see you in the next cycle.